Take a close look at this tiny object. These are ordinary safety pins. We usually use them to fasten clothes or fix small wardrobe mishaps. But today, I'm going to show you a completely different side of them. First, choose the strongest safety pin. You have preferably a slightly larger one to ensure durability. Next, we need a small bolt with 2 matching nuts. This will serve as the frame for today's build. Remove 1 nut. Place the pointed end of the safety pin along the bolt, then tighten the nut firmly back in place. Make sure it's clamped tightly so that when current flows through, nothing comes loose or creates unwanted sparks. Use pliers to firmly press the tail of the safety against the head of the bolt. As you can see, combining the safety pin with the bolt creates a perfect conductive structure. Make sure everything is solid, because in a moment, this part will handle a significant amount of current. Next is wiring. I use a red electrical wire to make it easier to identify. This step is simple, but requires precision. Strip the insulation. Then wrap the copper core multiple times around the looped end of the safety pin. Don't forget to use pliers to crimp it tightly for the best conductivity. The other end of the wire will be attached to an alligator clip. Here's a small but powerful trick. I'll use tissue paper to create an insulated handle. Wrap the tissue thickly around the connection between the wire and the safety pin. Sounds fragile, right? But here's the secret: apply Superglue 500 to glue onto the tissue. The chemical reaction will harden it like stone, providing excellent insulation and forming a very sturdy handle. Pretty clever, isn't it? To prove it, try tapping it with a hammer Yule. See how solid it is? To make it look more professional and safer, I'll slide the entire assembly into a plastic tube. See that? With just a few simple steps, already have a proper looking welding handle. Now, I'll attach a copper connector with 2 set screws onto the bolt. One screw holds the bolt in place, and the other is where we'll connect the soul of this welding machine. What is it? Let's move to the next step. This is probably the most interesting part. How do we get a high temperature resistant electrode? The answer lies in these old batteries. I'll put the batteries into a pan of boiling water. Add some baking soda. And squeeze in a few slices of lemon. This helps remove dirt and oxidation while making the outer casing easier to peel off. After boiling, pick one battery. Carefully use a utility knife and pliers to remove the metal casing. What we need is the black rod inside, that's the carbon core. An excellent conductor that can withstand extremely high temperatures from an arc. Wipe the carbon rod clean with tissue. For a cleaner and more precise weld, attach the carbon rod to a drill and sharpen it using sandpaper. Look at that, it's as sharp as a pencil. Now just attach it to the copper connector on the handle. And the most important part is complete. Now it's time to test the result. I'm using a power source from a cordless drill battery. These batteries can deliver high current, making them perfect for a mini welder. One terminal connects to the workpiece via the alligator clip. The other connects to the handle. Important note, arc welding produces extremely bright light and strong UV radiation. Never look directly at it with your naked eyes. Always wear protective goggles. Take a look. When I touch the carbon tip to the bolt, strong sparks burst out. The intense heat instantly melts the metal, bonding the washer and the bolt together in just a few seconds. Impressive. So with just cheap materials and a bit of creativity, we've made a highly useful mini arc welder. After welding, I use a hammer to test it. The weld is very solid, with no signs of loosening. Good luck with your project, and don't forget to hit like if you found this helpful. Goodbye, and see you next time.